There's people right now running 90 miles an hour on the thing.
You want to go to jail?
So
you want to go to jail? You could go to jail for this.
You're not police.
Yes, we are.
Yes,
no, you're not. You're security.
God damn! Get the out of the way!
I'm not.
Go! Where did he go? Where the did he go?
I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Is he a white male? A black male? Come on!
Keep your hands out of your pockets. Put the phone
I
down.
haven't done a crime. Don't talk to me like
Listen
that.
to me.
When rude cops think they're above the law, karma has a funny way of catching up to them. But what does it take for rude cops to face the consequences of their actions? From wrongful arrest to blatant racial profiling, these officers crossed the line and paid the price. First up, we've got Officer Bethany Guerrero from the Palm Beach Gardens Police Department in Florida. Now, her job on May 9, 2023 was to cool down a heated situation, but guess what? She ended up cuffing the wrong person. So, there's this apartment complex in Palm Beach Gardens, and things started heating up when Ryan Gould is enjoying a swim in the pool. Then along comes another resident, Anna Ivanova, who asks him to change direction in the pool, but Mr. Gould just brushes her off and keeps on swimming. Things escalate and words start flying. Ivanova decides to call her husband, Benedetto Salvia, who shows up with a concealed firearm. Mr. Gould, rightly concerned, dials 911 and waits for the officers in the parking lot. And who shows up? Officer Bethany Guerrero to the rescue. Or so you'd think. Now, you won't believe what Officer Guerrero did next. So she approaches Ryan thinking he's the one with the gun. But he keeps telling her, hey, I'm not the guy with the weapon. But does she listen? Nope. Instead, she decides to pin him down and scolds him for not listening to her.
Keep your hands out your pockets for me.
I'm not the one with the gun.
Sir, keep your hands out of your pockets. Put the phone
I
down.
haven't done a crime. Don't talk to me like that.
Listen to me. I don't know you.
Listen,
you can put that
I don't
down.
know you. You're the one with the gun. Why
Get down on the ground now. Get down on the ground. Get down on the ground.
What the?
I told you not
That's
to reach for anything.
I haven't committed a crime. You don't have any.
Hands out to your
I
side
haven't
now.
committed a crime.
Then she goes on to tell her supervisor what went down, but she's totally off track. Meanwhile, she's also grilling Anna Ivanova's husband, Mr. Salvia, who's the real culprit here. He's the one who flashed the firearm and started this whole mess. But what does he say? Oh, just some nonsense about Ryan being aggressive. But guess what? The body cam footage tells a whole different story. Mr. Salvia was the one starting trouble, showing off his gun.
You're terrified in Palm Beach Gardens. Are you a supervisor? Can you ask this lady why I'm in handcuffs? Tell her what crime I've committed.
I keep trying to tell you.
Go ahead, what
keep
crime?
talking over me.
What crime?
Okay, let's bring it down a notch,
No,
okay?
just tell me what crime I'm in handcuffs for.
Because I get called in because
Crime.
someone is...
What's suspicion?
you don't need to be in crime.
Yes, I do. To detain me, you need suspicion of a crime.
No, you do not.
Yes, you do. You don't know the law?
You wish to tell me what happened here today so I can have a better understanding?
Yeah, I mean, my wife called me. This is where my involvement started. My wife called me.
That's your wife?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was in the apartment putting groceries away, and she called me and said that there was a guy harassing her at the pool.
Okay. Was it that guy over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I just ran over here. And as soon as I got here, he got out of the pool and started screaming.
At you?
At me and my wife.
Okay. What was he saying?
He was saying something like, your wife is f***ing crazy. She's f***ing crazy. She's making me move. I'm not going to move. And that's kind of how it started. It was just like, basically hurling insults at my wife. But then he got out of the pool and he started swinging his arms up and down. Like a gorilla or something, just like.
So, after Ryan Gould got mixed up in Officer Guerrero's mess, he ended up in Palm Gardens County Jail for quite a few hours. Can you imagine? But it wasn't until another officer took a peek at the footage and realized Ryan was innocent that they finally let him walk without any charges. Then, on May 10, 2023, the spotlight turned on Officer Bethany Guerrero. The department opened up an investigation into her actions during this whole situation, and they found out that she broke a bunch of department rules, and they wasted no time in firing her. But get ready to have your mind blown, because what Officer Ronald Kurzaya did is beyond shocking. It's August 29, 2020. Officer Kurzaya rolls up to Hawthorne Suites in Tempe, Arizona, responding to a call about someone supposedly up to no good. The hotel's general manager, Sean Hoover, spotted a white couple smoking something in the stairwell and asked them to go somewhere else. But before they left, the man whipped out a gun. Now, when Officer Kurzaya shows up, instead of focusing on the real threat, he's fixated on one thing: whether the suspect is white or black. Now, that's some blatant racial profiling.
Hey, sir, how we doing?
We got a hold on your issue. Some guy just pulled a gun out on us.
41. I've got a 417 George here. I'm going to need some additional hands. Manager's advising this male subject here just pulled a firearm on him. What room number and what's the description? What info do you have on this individual? Where is he now? What is it? Which room number? White male, black male, what do we got? Is he a white male, a black male? Come on. White male, he's going to be wearing a black shirt, tan pants.
He's going to be coming down the staircase and exit off that door right there.
10-4. He's probably going to be poking out on the west exit.
Now, here's where things take a really dark turn. There's this unarmed black hotel employee named Trevanye Kumpian just doing his job when, out of nowhere, Officer Kurzaya pulls a gun on him, and that too without any probable cause.
He's walking out now. Get inside now. Get the out. Responding units, if you're coming up Price, I want you to come in that entrance and hold. Put your hands up! One at gunpoint. Step out!
I work here.
You work here?
I was kicking the door closed, man.
Okay, turn around.
Despite the hotel manager telling Officer Kurzaya that the suspect was a white guy with black pants, he still points his gun at poor Mr. Kumpian, who clearly doesn't fit the description at all. Luckily, when Officer Kurzaya finally realizes that Mr. Kumpian is just an employee doing his job, he lets him go.
I work here.
That's fine.
Come on, man, you don't gotta
Step
put
this
no
way.
gun at me. I got
Hey,
my
listen to me. Listen, okay?
I got my hands
I am responding to somebody with a firearm who matches your description. You understand that? Come here.
I got my hands up, man.
Stand
Take
by.
the gun off. For real, I got my hands up.
Where's your ID at? No, you don't get to tell me what to do. Where's your ID at?
Take the gun off me, man.
No.
Where your supervisor at? You gonna shoot me?
No.
Be another person on the news?
Get on your knees.
I didn't do nothing
Shut
to
the
you.
with that on your knees.
I didn't do nothing to you. Remember this. I need your badge number and your name.
You'll get everything you need.
Yeah,
Put everything on the ground.
I didn't do nothing to you. Anybody come out?
Did he verify that somebody by the name of Trey works here?
I'm just dressed like this for no reason?
Get out of here, Trey.
Yeah, thank you.
You can stand by in the lobby. If you need all my information, I'll be more than happy to give it to you.
But here's where things get really frustrating. Instead of focusing on finding the real armed suspect, Officer Kurzaya is seen running around like a headless chicken, not achieving anything. I mean, seriously, shouldn't he be more concerned about protecting people instead of wasting time?
I've got another one at gunpoint. Get your out of here now! I've got one fleeing back inside. Hispanic or white male, approximately 30 years old, black bandana, white t-shirt, gray shorts. Stop right there.
Me?
Where did he go? Where the did he go?
I ain't got nothing to do with that, man.
Where is he?
It ain't got nothing to do with me.
No shit.
So why is you talking to me like that?
God damn. Get the out of the way.
I'm not
Go.
Way. I can't
Go.
past you 'cause-
Now. I'm just inside the west entrance. I don't know where the hell he went. He's good. Get him out. Where did he go, Sean? Jesus Christ. The guy with the gun. Where the hell did he go?
He walked outside.
Jesus Christ. Get off the air. 41. Sean just told me that he went back inside. He may have popped out the main entrance. Just stay back. Hey, which way did he go?
I told you. Why do you have my employee a black male at gunpoint? He's clearly not white.
41. Somebody else go talk to Sean.
Where?
He doesn't know.
Thankfully, the Tempe Police Department didn't let this slide. They launched an internal investigation to dig into Officer Kurzaya's actions, and guess what? He ended up resigning more than a year later after the body cam footage of the incident went viral on social media. He even voluntarily gave up his police license to dodge any blemish on his record. Now, let's shift gears to Kenneth Skeens, a former cop from Albuquerque. Hold on, because things are about to get real messy at a Target store. A man's just trying to do his grocery shopping at Target, minding his own business, but he's taking a bit longer than usual. Next thing you know, the store staff decide to call the cops on him. I mean, what? So the officers show up, but instead of lending a helping hand or even just being understanding, they start demanding things from the guy. They want him to hand over all his cash and go with them. And this customer is visibly disabled with slurred speech. That's hard to miss. But did the officers show a tiny bit of compassion or concern? Nope, not a bit.
Hi, sir, have a ticket, please. Go ahead and grab all your money. Let's walk out, okay? Go ahead, stop. Stop. You're done. Have a ticket, please. Detained. You're not free to leave. Put your money down. You're coming with us, okay? Just put your money down, okay? You're coming with us, okay?
I had it
We're gonna
in
identify
there
you.
tied up, so
Gotcha.
it took me a while.
Take your money out. You're coming with us now, okay?
It just took me a little while.
Gotcha. You took too long. Go ahead and pick.
So, instead of lending a helping hand or even just showing a bit of understanding, these officers start throwing threats at the man. They're all like, "You'll be labeled a criminal if you ever set foot in this store again," making it sound like he's some kind of trespasser.
I got all the
We're
money.
leaving, okay? And you're going to be identified, okay? And you're going to be issued a criminal trespass that says you can't come back to this business anymore, okay?
I was just getting my money out because I don't want to lose it.
So here's your money.
I keep
Put
it
it in
tight
your
right
pouch.
now. Yeah,
Put it up, and let's walk out, okay? You go up the door. Okay, come on. We're walking out, okay?
wait.
We're
I'm
walking
calling 911.
That's okay. We're walking out, okay?
I'm calling 911.
We're walking out. Come on, we're walking out.
I got my boxes in there.
That's what we're walking out. We'll come back for it, okay?
I'm calling 911 now.
But their words are all jumbled up, leaving the poor guy even more confused. And to add insult to injury, this disabled customer can't even tell the difference between a regular security guard and the police, which just adds to his confusion. So what does he do? He tries to get help by dialing 911. But instead of letting him finish his call, the officers take his phone. And believe it or not, they tell him he's getting arrested for not showing his ID, which is a totally false accusation. Plus, they hit him with a trespassing charge, banning him from ever setting foot in that store again.
Sit down, man.
I just do nothing
We're not
wrong.
playing with you, man. Sit down.
Sit. Don't try to hit any of this, okay?
I ain't hitting anyone.
Sit down.
You're talking to me.
Alright, you got an ID on you, man?
Not giving you any idea.
If you don't identify yourself, you're under arrest, okay? Which is it going to be?
You're not police.
Yes, we are.
Yes,
We're
I
Albuquerque
am.
No,
Police
you're not. You're security.
Department. You got your pen and pad?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So what's your name, man?
None of your business.
Alright, then you're under arrest. Go ahead, put your hands behind your back. You're refusing to identify yourself, correct?
Who you calling, man? You ain't even
He's
pressed
calling
call
911. That's what he said anyway. So yeah, just go ahead and put him in handcuffs, because he's refusing to identify himself.
Okay, hold on.
I was just paying. I was just had my stuff locked in my fanny pack.
No, just go ahead
And the security guards came, and I didn't take more time than anyone else. The other ones before me. No, hey, leave it out. My name is Matthew McManus. Hey, no, they took my phone. Help!
I'll get ready.
No, having something cords and they're beating me up. They won't let me talk to you.
It's Albuquerque Police. He is under arrest. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Are you going to identify yourself, sir?
I'm calling 911.
No, you're under arrest now for concealing identity.
No,
You see our badges?
No,
Remember when I told you I was with the police department? You have to
I
identify
don't
yourself.
see your badges.
That's his car. They're on our uniforms, okay? That's your own fault. So now you're going to be charged, okay, with concealing identity, resisting officers, okay?
No,
And you're going to be trespassed so you can never come back here again, okay? Stand up.
No, that's not right. I was just paying my things. And I didn't know you were police officers.
Yes, we told you that already.
I didn't see your badge.
Okay, well, we told you, right?
We
all have badges. It's not our fault you didn't look, man.
And just when you think it can't get any worse, they drag him over to their car and start going through his stuff.
Okay, let's go over here. Don't resist anymore. Stop. Just walk, man.
No.
Just walk.
No.
Just walk. Alright, we gotta search you, okay? You got anything on you that's gonna poke us, cut us, or hurt us?
Yeah, I got a couple of knives.
You got a couple of knives on you? Any needles?
I didn't do nothing. I was just about to pay my money in the automated system. I was putting my money in and you came into and you pulled me out. You without even identifying me. And then you said you were a police officer.
Don't make movements, man. Yeah, get those bags off you, man, okay?
I can take them off. I'm the only one that can take them off.
You.
No, you're damaging my property.
That's fine, man. Like I said, we can't get them off of you. We have to cut them off.
I can get them off myself. Just let me.
This one's right here.
Just let me take it off myself.
Does it come off? Okay.
Just let me take it off myself. Will you please? Will you let me take it off myself? Will you let me take it off myself?
We're gonna get it off.
It's still tied. So I cut it.
I will take it off myself.
No, we're not letting you take them off, man.
Once handcuffs come on, you're gonna try to run, and then we're gonna, it's gonna be worse.
No, I'll take it off with the handcuffs.
There you go.
No, I didn't do my money, my private property.
Yeah.
And if you thought things couldn't get any worse, they did. So Officer Skeens in all his glory starts casually whistling around. It's like he's completely disconnected from the situation unfolding right before his eyes.
I'm gonna get gloves and check his bag.
Now, after going through the poor man's pockets, the guy rightfully asks for some proof that these folks are actually real-deal police officers. I mean, that's a fair request, right? But what does Officer Skeen do? He brushes it off, telling the man to just take their word for it. Seriously?
You didn't give me any proof. You didn't show me
You don't
your
need
badges.
proof. We told you who we were.
I've had security guards tell me they were police.
Well, then, sorry those security guards told you that, but they...
We are actual law enforcement officers, okay, man?
Yeah,
Just
I
because
didn't
not the
believe
police
you
doesn't
because
matter. Separate your feet. So, let me ask you this. You know we're cops now, right? Do you want to identify yourself?
Yeah.
Hang on 1 second. Do you have an ID anywhere? Where's your ID at?
Yes.
What's your name? Tell me your name. You gonna tell me anything, man?
Not till I get a lawyer.
Well, that sucks to suck, man.
I have to say anything.
Well, you have to identify yourself still.
No, I have the right to remain silent.
Not when it comes to your name.
No, that's
you do, but that's why now you're going to jail for concealing identity, right?
You're gonna have to get into this one for it.
But wait, it gets even worse. Despite the guy's protests and his repeated questioning of why he's being arrested, the officers place handcuffs on him and take his cash before shoving him into the back of the police car.
It'll be checked in.
I thought you were security.
Drop the money, man. Here, give it to me. Give it to me. Give it to me. I'll make sure it goes with all
I
the money, man. It's okay. It's going with you. It's going with you. Everything else in your hands. We're not gonna steal your money. That's not us. You got bags? Evidence bags for us property? Alright.
Hey, Floors, you want to check, make sure the handcuffs are tight enough?
Yeah, give me the Alright, hold on. Trade me then. Hold this money.
761. You show me 10-8. That's every piece. Good night.
Count loose. Count loose.
No.
We're good?
Yeah. Yeah, he's good.
I didn't do anything.
Step in, man.
That's
fine. Go ahead and take a seat in this vehicle.
Pick up my papers.
Yeah, we'll pick them out, man. Go ahead and take a step in the vehicle.
Okay, pick them up.
Put your feet in. Don't catch a felony charge by hitting me or anything. Step in.
But I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything wrong at all. All I was doing was paying for my things.
Yeah, it was explained to you.
And you had to cut off one of my fanny packs. You know, you saw how hard it is to get my money out. And I was trying to get my money out, and I got it all out. And then you came, and I thought you were a security guard.
But justice eventually catches up with Officer Skeen. When the footage of this whole situation goes public, he's in for a world of trouble. He gets fired from his job and also faces charges like false imprisonment, perjury, making false reports, and even battery for mishandling the whole arrest of that poor disabled customer. Next, we've got Officer Scott Harold from the Texas City Police Department. On April 19, 2023, Officer Harold pulled up to a gas pump behind a guy named Christopher Shull. He starts giving Christopher a hard time, saying he was speeding through the gas station's parking lot in Buckeyes, Texas City. And believe it or not, he even claimed that because of Christopher's speeding, a white truck nearly got into an accident.
Hey, where I'm stepping out of traffic here, Bucky. Don't walk up to my car, please. What? Don't walk up to my car, please. Hey man, you can't drive through the parking lot like that. You got your driver's license insurance? Any weapons in the car I need to worry about?
No, man. Okay.
14, 41, 65, 88, 14, 41, 65, 88. Is there any particular reason why you felt you needed to come through the parking lot like that?
I didn't think I did anything wrong. I just came over to get gas.
You were speeding and you cut through parking spaces. You know you can't do that.
Interest will be confirmed on Robert.
I didn't think I was doing anything, man.
I mean, you walked around.
Coming to get gas.
Yep. Oh, are we gonna go back and forth, or are you just gonna?
You asked me the question. You want me to answer it or not? I'm not.
Okay.
If anything, I thought I was going even slower than normal.
No, sir.
Normally, people don't even park where you park, and that's the direct path to the gas pumps.
Through the parking spaces is the direct.
I do realize that. I know that there's parking spases there.
And you almost hit that car that was turning right there. I was watching, man. As soon as you cut in front of me like that, I was like looking and I watched it happen. So
I come here every day. There's almost never, ever, ever anybody. You were sitting there this morning. Now, last week for about 3 days, someone was parking there. But if I come here 365 days a year, which I do, there's someone sitting there maybe 10 times. So there's never, ever a car there. So yeah, I go through there because it's the straight path from the entryway to here, which is what you're going to see everybody else do it. But I mean, you know, I hear you, man. I got it. To you, it looked like I was going fast. To me, I thought I was going even slower than normal because I didn't want to get too close to you.
So, Officer Harold threatens to give Mr. Shull a citation for supposedly ignoring a traffic control device. He even goes as far as saying he would have given the ticket if he had any left. But guess what? According to Texas law, Officer Harold is way off base here. The rule about following traffic control devices applies to public places, not private parking spaces, like the one where Mr. Scholl was.
I'm not kidding to you either, man. I come here every day, dude. I send pictures of my wife the price of the gas here every day when I come through.
Okay, look.
So, anyway.
Here's the deal, man. Okay, I'm not going to go back and forth and all that. I'm not going to write you tickets, but the only reason I'm not writing you tickets is because I'm out of tickets right now. Okay, otherwise you would be receiving a citation.
For what? What did the citation? I'm just curious.
Disregarding traffic control device.
On private property?
Yes.
Okay.
You still can't do that. It's still illegal.
Okay.
Now, Officer Harold tries to justify himself by saying he's going to write up Mr. Scholl because, and I quote, "I don't appreciate the attitude." Seriously? That's a new one. I mean, when was the last time you heard of a cop giving a ticket just because they didn't like someone's attitude?
So, I'm not going to write you a ticket.
I hear you, man. I understand.
I don't appreciate the attitude. Two, I get it. You're upset. Nobody likes cops pulling up on them. Nobody likes it. Okay, but you know you did wrong. You know you're not supposed to cut through the parking lot. And instead of being like, "Oh yeah, I messed up. Sorry, it won't happen again," you want to sit here and go back and forth with me, right?
There's a lot better things than this to be doing for you, man.
You're right. I was working on a report.
You can be over here. I mean, there's people right now running 90 miles an hour on the thing.
You want to go to jail?
So
you want to go to jail? You could go to jail for this.
You can do what you want to do. I can't stop you.
I don't want to take you to jail.
No.
That is definitely a waste of my time. Okay, but the attitude is not necessary.
I agree.
That's on your part, sir. I haven't been rude to you at all.
Later on, Mr. Scholl tries to educate Officer Harold about the law regarding traffic rules on private property. But does Officer Harold seem interested? Nope, not one bit.
Cameron, I can't be rude to you.
Okay. All right.
I will get in trouble. You go file a complaint. Based on my behavior, they will decide whether or not to get me in trouble. Write me up.
Yeah, I'm not worried about that. We're good, man.
Okay. All right, well, I'll make sure that I'm there all the time. If I see it happen again, then we'll go from there, okay?
Okay.
All right?
I'll look that law up on private property, too. I don't believe you have the authority to do anything here on this parking lot like that.
I could also take you to jail for Class B reckless driving. Or Class A reckless driving. Because you did almost hit that car.
I didn't almost hit anybody. I was nowhere near. There's cameras everywhere. You can do what you want to do, Harold. I can't stop you. If you want to be this way, then that's up to you. I'm trying to be a reasonable person.
Are you having a bad day, sir? Is there a reason why you're acting like
I'm
this?
having a bad day because you're
doing
this to me.
Have I raised my voice to you at all, sir? You're the only one who's getting upset.
I'm upset because I think this is ridiculous. I think this whole thing is ridiculous.
So, things escalate really quickly between Mr. Scholl and Officer Harold. Mr. Scholl accuses the officer of abusing his power using what's called color of law. Basically, that means using authority in a shady way, which is a big no-no and totally illegal.
What do you specifically think is ridiculous?
That we're even talking about nothing happened. And here we are talking, and you're threatening to take me to jail.
No,
and so I shouldn't be getting upset?
I don't call it a threat, sir.
No, it's a threat. That is a threat. You're threatening me under color of law now to take something on private property, which I don't believe you even have the authority to do.
It's a dictionary term, sir.
Okay.
It comes from black laws.
No, it's not. It's a Class A
dictionary.
misdemeanor for you to threaten to arrest me over something that you know is not really true. But that's okay.
What's the penal code on that, sir?
Trust me. That's okay.
Trust you.
Okay. We're good.
Trust you.
Now, instead of trying to calm things down, Officer Harold decides to cuff Mr. Scholl and keeps on lecturing him, saying stuff like, "You forced my hand," and "I know you're going to complain about me to the police department."
What is the law designed to do, sir?
Oh, I know you want
designed
compliance.
to stop people from doing things that they're not supposed to be doing.
I know you want voluntary compliance.
Okay, go ahead and put your hands on the back.
Wow.
1717 Williamsburg Drive, female. One of them may fall with a gray shirt, a white undershirt with camel pants, black hat. The other male's going to be a little bit shorter with a black shirt, black loose fitting pants. Just kicked in the front door.
We'll do this a different way then.
I have an injury on my left arm.
Well, I mean, I don't. Would you like 2 sets of handcuffs?
No, my head hurts.
Okay, we can do 2
There's a big
sets of
scar
handcuffs.
right there, God.
I know. We can do 2 sets of handcuffs.
I cannot believe you're doing this.
Well, sir, I'm concerned that you're going to continue to do this unsafe behavior. So, have a seat.
Has no water.
You want 2 sets of handcuffs?
This hurts, man. It hurts.
I can do 2 sets of handcuffs.
I cannot believe that you're doing this, dude.
Well, I mean, it didn't have to go this way.
No, it never did. None of this ever needed to happen, I don't believe.
Okay, well, I disagree with you.
Okay, I know.
So what are we going to do with the car? I don't want to tow it, because that'd be being a real dick, and I'm trying not to be the dick. Okay, what would you like me to do with the car, sir? I'm going to ask one more time, and then I'm going to have to have it towed.
Can we back this down, dude? Can we cool off here, please? I'm sorry, I will.
You have forced my hand at this point. Because if I don't go and see this through to its conclusion, I know you're going to go to the police department and file a complaint on me. Now, the complaint's not going to do anything because I have it all on video. Everything is recorded. I don't talk to anyone in the public unless I have my camera on. Right there. And he came through the parking lot and cut through all the spaces. He came through so fast and whooped into here, and there was a white truck. The white truck had to slam on its brakes. So I come over here. I was just going to be like, hey, man, chill out. Like, chill out. Don't be like that. But he wanted to go back and forth and argue with me and give me all kinds of stuff. And, like, I didn't have any tickets, and I didn't grab a rider this morning. So I was like, man, look, it didn't have to go this way. He kept going back and forth, back and forth. So I was like, all right, let's go.
You got something like that?
Yeah, I was going to be... I'm a dick, but I'm not going to be that big of a dick. So the other officer has a ticket book he's going to let me use. You're going to be receiving the citation, okay? And, because I think going to jail is a bit excessive. But, well, I agree with you, but I didn't have another option. I don't have another ticket book, and I don't have a ticket writer with me. So we're going to do it that way, okay? Step out for me.
God almighty.
Take your time.
Tighten up. Oh my God.
Well,
dude, listen to that. It presses that scar, man. It hurts. What motorcycle?
Turn this way.
Well, guess what? Officer Scott Harold gets fired soon after this whole mess hits the headlines, once his body cam footage goes public. And the police chief makes it crystal clear that Officer Harold's actions don't represent the hard work and dedication of the rest of the Texas City Police Department. Although these stories may be difficult to hear, they highlight how critical it is to hold law enforcement officials responsible for their actions. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment below. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time.